Good day, everyone.
Good day, teacher Gertie.
Please sit down. So before we proceed to our topic, let's have a prayer first. May I call Miss Annalyn to lead the prayer. Please stand up.
Amahan namong kalukastas at sa kaluwitan bilang isnan magkanting salamat sa isang pagkamahal ka namin nga nakadangat nila ni kabuntagon ni picture ni Bukadi. Upasalamat sa isang isda ay kami nakapasbos ng tubangan sa buwan sa tulis sa mga kubilang sa utapan na kami nakasugod sa aming klase. Pagpilig ay nalakitin, masagpan na mo ang naleksyon sa kanyang kasilip. Sugod na nalakitin ang kasasala ng habit, kaya ikaw na sa iyo ka na sa kanan ng Diyos mo ang personal niliwasan.
So next. Before we proceed, let me remind you our class rules. First, listen carefully. Second, raise your hand to talk when you are recognized. And third, show respect inside the classroom. May I expected that you from you that class?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So next. Before we proceed to our topic today, what was our topic yesterday? Yes, Ivy.
Ways on how to count the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment.
Correct. It is. Please read, class.
Ways on how to count the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment.
Okay, so before we proceed to our topic, let's have an activity first regarding to our topic yesterday. The students will arrange the scrambled letters in the corresponding definition. So it is a result of an experiment. Who can answer? Yes, Mr. Garvey.
Outcome.
It is outcome. Very good. Number 2. It is an any activity with an observable result. Yes, Mr. MJ.
Experiment.
It is experiment. Very good. Number 3. It is a subset of sample space. Who can answer? Yes, Jasper.
Event.
It is event. Very good. Number 4. It is a set of facts and figures arranged in columns and rows. Who can answer? Yes, Ayan.
Table.
Yes, table. Very good. Number 5. It is a set of all possible different outcomes of an experiment. Who can answer? Yes, Elmarie.
Sample space.
It is sample space. Very good. Number 6. It is a technique used to determine all possible outcomes of a probability experiment. Yes, Ivy May.
Tree diagram.
It is in the diagram. Very good. Number 7. It provides a technique to organize the information of a problem in a systematic way. You can answer. Yes, Ayan.
Systemacy listing.
Systematic listing. Very good. Next, we have explore. Before we proceed to our proper discussion, let's have first an activity. Who wants an activity, class?
As teacher.
Yes, very good. You want all the activities. So this is, use the illustration below to answer the following questions correctly. How many shirts are there? 2. It is 2. Very good. Number 2, how many pairs of short pants are there? 1. Very good. How many pairs of long pants are there? 1. How many different outfits can you choose?
8.
Sure, it is 8?
Yes.
Let's see. Very good. Next, listen carefully. So, before we proceed, let's have our lesson objectives. Can you read all, class?
Define probability. Explain and interpret the probability rules. Find the probability of simple events. Solve problems involving probabilities of simple events. Express appreciation on the importance of probability in real life.
Thank you very much, class. So, probability of simple events. Probability is the measure of how likely an event is to occur. The more likely an event is to occur, the higher its probability. the less likely an event is to occur, the lower its probability. Probability can be expressed as a fraction, a decimal, or a percent. In what picture shows the person?
Picture 1.
Picture 1, it is picture 1? Yes, picture 1. How about picture 3? What is the picture 3? It is decimal numbers. And the fraction shows in what picture?
Picture 2.
Yes, picture 2. Very good, class. Next is simple event. It is an event which has a single outcome. Probability of simple events. An event consisting of a single point of the sample space is known as a simple event. To solve the probability of a simple event, we need to get the ratio of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes, or known as the sample space. It is shown by the formula below. P event is equals to number of favorable outcomes over the number of all outcomes. What again the formula, class?
P event equals the number of favorable outcomes over the number of all outcomes.
In simple, which is PE is equals to small letter n over big letter n. Very good. So we have an example. So example, in rolling a die, this is a die, what is the probability of getting 4? So example, small letter n is the number of favorable outcomes, which is the probability of getting the 4. So, since 4 is in a die, 4 occur once. Isa ra ang 4. The rest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isa ra ang 4. So, it means ang favorable outcomes is isa ra. Kaya isa ra man ang number 4 sa die, di ba? So, dayon, the number of all outcomes, which is the big letter N, is 6. Why 6? Because it is the total outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Diba na adriya sa dae? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mauna ang N, mauna ang 6, which is the total outcomes. Number of total of all outcomes. So, atong isolve. P event. Ilagay itong N na gamay. 1. Ang N nga dako, 6. Yes, very good. So, mauni ang answer. Mao na ang answer. That's how it's simple. Yes? Class?
Yes.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Next. So, when a pair die is thrown, what is the probability of getting letter A? So, ato ning isolve, class. Okay. Letter A. An even number. Di ba ang die is na ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kung sa gani ang ipangita sa letter A, an even number. So, n over n is equals to pila ang n? Pila ka sa 1 to 6, pila ka even number? 3. So, 3 over ang the big letter n, which is 6. Masimplify, dili.
Simplify.
Which is
1/2.
1/2. Very good. 1/2 or
0.5.
0.5 or 50%. Very good. So letter B. B nata, which is P odd number. So pila ka odd number sa 1 to 6? 3. Then ang number of all outcomes is 6. So, 1/2 drop will be same with the even number or 0.5 or 50%. So, let's proceed to letter C, which is P is more than 6. Okay, more than 6. So, pila ang naa sa more than 6? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na by more than 6? Wala. So, 0 ang atong small letter N. 0 ang how about sa N nga dako, which is 6. So the answer is 0. Very good. So letter D nata. P less than 7. So pila ang less than 7? 6. Ang dako nga big letter N, Big letter N, which is number of all outcomes, is 6. So 6 over 6 is equals to 1. Very good. Did you understand, class?
Yes.
So let's proceed to number 2. In our word mathematics, what is the probability of getting the letter M? So pila ka letter M? Duha ra? Sure?
Yes.
Yes. So PM is equal to pila ang N? Duha kay maura man ang ipakita which is letter M. Dayon 11, which is 2 over 11. Masimplify dili. Very good. So this is our answer. Did you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Next is, diba tama atong answer. The probability of an event or key event is a number from 0 to 1, which tells how likely an event is to happen. The more likely an event is to occur, the higher its probability. The less likely an event is to occur, the lower its probability. Sometimes we can measure the probability with a number like 10% chances, or we can use words such as impossible, unlikely, possible, even chance, likely, uncertain. Example is, it is unlikely to rain tomorrow. One of the best examples of this is the weather today. By browsing our weather app on our mobile phone, you may know if there is a chance of rain today. Based on its given data, which is presented in either decimal, fraction, or percent, you may conclude if it's likely to rain, unlikely to rain, surely to rain, or it will not rain. So let me show the probability line. So it is, so in 0, it is impossible. The next is unlikely, which is 1 in 6 chances. And 50% of it is even chance. Then the likely, which is 4 in 5 chances. And the certain, which is 1. So next, probability rules. So we proceed now in probability rules. Who wants to read the first probability? Yes, Ivy.
Rule number 1. The probability of any event is a number, either a fraction, a decimal, or a percent from 0 to 1.
Yes. So let me give you an example to our rule number 1. So ganiha ang itong discuss atong answer is like pareha ganiha 1/6, 1/2, or 0.5 or 50%. So mauna ang rule number 1. Ang probability event is any number is either fraction, it's either decimal, or in percent. Mauna ang rule number 1. Okay. And sabtan ba ang rule number 1?
Yes.
Okay. Rule number 2. Who wants to read the rule number 2? Yes, Ayan.
The sum of the probabilities of all outcomes in the sample space is 1.
Sige. The sum of the probabilities of all outcomes in the sample space is 1. So let me give you an example. When you toss a coin, di ba ang coin kay duha lang head or tail. So ito na to. P-tail. Ang P-tail is isa na biya ang tail, then duha sila head or tail. So 1/2 ra. So the same with the PH, which is head. Ang head na to is isa na, then the total is duha, which is head and tail. So kung ato na siyang isam na to, all sa ng sum, i-add. So 1/2, which is the P-tail plus PH, 1/2 is equal to 1. Mauna, the sum of probabilities of all outcomes in the sample space is 1. Kung imong itotal ang tanan, which is mahimo na siyang 1. Okay. Did you understand, class?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So let's proceed to rule number 3. Who wants to read rule number 3? Yes, Jasper.
An event will never happen, the probability is 0.
Oh, yes. If an event will never happen, then the probability is 0. So let me give you an example. Pareha ganiha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then ang ipakita is P is more than 6. More than 6. Naabay more than 6?
Wala.
So 0 over 6. So the answer is 0. So mauna, if an event will never happen, dili mahitabo, then the probability is
0.
Very good. 0. Did you understand the rule number 3, class?
Yes.
So let's proceed to the last rule. Who wants to read the last rule? Yes, Talin.
If an event is sure to happen, then the probability is 1.
Yes, if an event is sure to happen, then the probability is 1. So let's make it another example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So P is less than 6. Pila ang nasa less than 6? Tanan, which is 6 over 6. So 6 over 6 is 1. So that is the answer. But if that is 1. If an event is sure to happen, it was sure to happen because less than 6 man siya. 6 or less than 6. 6 over 6 is equals to 1. Very good. Did you understand, class?
Yes.
Very good. Did you understand, class?
Yes,
Very good. Next. Derita, in the celebration of the International Day of Mathematics, San Juan National High School conducted a poster-making contest among its students. If there are 12 male participants and 18 female participants, what is the probability of the winner of A? Male students. Sige, Derita sa male students. P, male. Pila gani ang N, small letter N, and big letter N. Sa male, pila gani ang male? 12. 12 ang male. Then, kung ato siyang i-sum up tanan, 18 and 12, it's 30. Masimplify ba? What the answer? Masimplify. Napunta mo. Naa? 3/5. It is 3/5. Very good. Let's give Ayan a round of applause. Next is the P female. Small letter N, pila gani ang female? 18. 18 over 30. Simplify dili.
55.
Simplify, what would be the answer? Nine over 10. 9 over 10. 6 over 10. 6 over 10. Simplify pa 6 over 10. Pila pa? 3/5. So the answer is 3/5. Very good, class! So next. Word problem. Find the probability of simple events. Find the probability of the following events. Work by group, read and analyze the problem carefully and answer the problem. So, this time I will group you into 4 groups. This will be the group 1, the group 2, the group 3, and the group 4. And then, each group will be given one representative to present your answer. Each group will be given a letter envelope and must answer the word problem inside. So, kinsa pa inyong representative sa group 3? Ayan. Ayan. Sa group 1, si Ivy. Sa group 4, sa group 2. So, you may work by group na tayo. I will give you 15 minutes. Group 1 na inyong Group 2. Ihatag ang isa pag-share lang mo sa kana. Group 4. Group 2. Group 3. Are you done? Done. Down. Isa to gumana sa kuan ha. Pencil pen. Share sa atin. Mana, pinsay wala pa sa kuan. Mana mo? Mana, are you done?
Yes!
Yan na, wala. Let's wait for the other girl. Are you done? Yeah, let's wait for the others. Stay. Time's up! So now, choose your representative to present the answer, ha? So may I call randomly random group. So now, we start the group 2. Yes. Group 2. Now let's say. Wow. Listen to your classmate class.
Listen guys. Kaya ang among kuhan ang question sa group 2. A frontliner will be chosen from a certain group. There are 9 nurses and 8 doctors in that group. What is the probability that the chosen frontliner is a doctor? Karang buat nama direct card. Ang given naman is n is equal 8 the number of occurrences. Then n is equal to big letter n is equal to 17 total number of outcomes. Kaya yung gimana nga na like plus na mga 9 and 8 kanya yung gawas 17 kanya ang karang 8 ang karang doktor. Yes.
Let's give the group 2 and Coca Club. Do you know what this is the Coca Club? No. 1 Coca, 1, 2 Coca, 1, 2, 3 Coca. Everyone! Very good. So now, may I call the group 4?
Coca.
Kuya ang question. Grade 8 math. Grade 8 math teacher of San Juan National High School is a student at random in their class. If there are 15 males and 52 females in the class,
Listen,
what
class.
is the probability that a female student will be? Among the entry class are 15 males of 22 females, total of 37. Yeah, 22 mo ni siya ang number of courses and ang 37 kay total number of outcomes niya. Answer kay 22 and 37.
Yes, very good. Let's give the group 4 a Dorian Club. Do you know what is Dorian Club? Yes, that is a Dorian Club. Magunitan ba rin yung Dorian?
No.
So it is the Dorian Club. Very good. So next is the group 3.
No.
I call the group 3.
Coca.
So, the question of group 3 is, a card is drawn in a standard deck of cards. Find the probability that the card drawn is a queen. So, in our group, we analyze how much queen will be drawn. So, why? Because in a card, there are 4 queens like Queen of Spades, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, and what they call in Bisaya, Queen ng Kamunggay. So, Then the number of outcomes is 52 because the total number of cards is 52. Then 4 over 52 is 1 over 13. Then in decimal form, it is 0.08 and in percent form, it is expressed in 11.69%. That's all.
So let's give the group 3 a wall clap. You know what is a wall clap? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whoa! 1, 2, 3, go! Whoa! Now may I call the last group, which is the group 1.
So, ang question kay, if a letter is chosen at random from the word probability, find the probability that letter chosen. So, sa letter A, sa vowels, na 4 ka vowels sa probability. Diba na ang A, the O, and the double I. So, 4. So, ang 11 is the total number sa letter sa probability. So, P vowel is supposed to that small letter N is 4 and big letter N is 11. 4, 11. And hindi na naman siya masimplify it, ma'am. So, sa letter B, sa consonant, there are 7 consonant letters sa letter as a word ng probability. And the total number of outcomes, so P consonant is equals to small letter N, 7, and big letter N is 11. So, hindi na po siya masimplify. So, outcome ng consonant.
Okay, now let's give the group 1 a round of applause! Yes, thank you because you understand very well. So now, let's proceed. So in generalization, number 1, I have a question. How do you determine the number of favorable outcomes and number of all outcomes given the situation? Yes, Miss Crystalline.
The number of favorable outcomes is the number of choices, and the number of all outcomes is the total number of outcomes.
Yes, very good, Crystalline. Number 2, when we can apply finding the probability of simple events in our daily life situation. Yes, I will, Chris.
In the weather forecast, sport and games, straight just happen, shopping, and online games.
Yes, very good. And number 3, what are the probability rules? Yes, Ivy. What are those?
Rule number 1, the probability of any event is a number, either a fraction, a decimal, or represent from 0 to 1. Rule number 2, the sum of the probabilities of all outcomes in the sample space is 1. Rule number 3, if an event will never happen, then the probability is 0. Rule number 4, if an event is sure to happen, then the probability is 1.
Yes, very well said. Next, we have a quiz. Let's have a quiz. So let's use the read questions and choose the letter of the correct answer. So you have a given paper. Naman may ball pens, no?
Yes.
Papel. Share lang. Are you done? Not yet. only. Isa naman na. Very good, and Marie. Who else? Very good, everyone. Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes.
So the answer is exchange your papers. Write the correct answer. Good. Done checking?
Yes, ma'am.
Maganda. Perfect score. Yes, very good. You're all very good. And now, assignment. So this is your assignment. A box has 10 balls. Each ball is marked with a single digit from 0 to 9. One ball is randomly selected. What is the probability that the number is number 1 greater than 6, number 2 less than or equal to 3, number 3 add 4, not 0, and 5, 3, or 9. So, kanang assignment dito na nasa inyo ha, balay ninyo ang siran ang ipas na ninyo tomorrow morning. Do you understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's stand up and goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye and thank you, Teacher Gertie.
Yes, goodbye and keep safe. God bless you all. Thank you.